Hi, everyone. Good morning. Let me know where you are joining from. And is this your first Akashic Live with me? So for those who are new, my name is Srimanju. I'm here based in Seattle right now and joining in as every Thursday, a journey into your Akashic realms. Hi, Amy. First time. Amazing. Thank you for being here. Anyone completely new to Akashic Records, or have you heard about it or received a reading or a meditation prior? And is there anyone a fan of May the 4th, Star Wars? It's perfect day to have some Beyond the Realms. First time. Thank you, Emily, for being here from Chicago. Lovely. It's a beautiful family to be spending some quality time and journeying here on Inside Timer. Just start up in a moment. Hey, Elise, good to see you. Okay, so today's topic, I was thinking, as we are going to go into the Akashic realms, is to connect into our passion. Sometimes we are very aware of what our passions are. Sometimes they are buried underneath that we do forget because the life gets in the way, or the critical things have to be done, or the society teaches us else, like it's not relevant, it's not important. But or some of us are aware of what we are passionate about. We do procrastinate to do implement things as well, but today, as we connect into the records, we are becoming more aware and shredding all those extra layers that have been holding us back. Yeah. With that, let me know if anyone's totally new to Akashic Records. These are a beautiful space and a platform where our book of life information is there. A contract that we made before coming in here on Earth to accomplish few of the lessons or understanding. It's like you went into a university saying these are the degrees that you want to qualify for, or learn more about, with a certificate at the end, of course. But when you were younger, you would have had some thoughts and everything. But as you get into the college, maybe like second year or third year, you feel like, why did I do this? It's so tough and it's such not a good place. I want to quit, or it's beyond my understanding. And so this is where the records comes in place exactly the same. With all that, we do forget what our contracts are and why did we choose in and what are the lessons and the hurdles we are having in as well. But getting in and dipping in and understanding brings our the original why we wrote our contract at the soul level. And now how can we maneuver, how we can strengthen up ourselves and move through. There are many times that I would be thinking, why did I choose this family, or why did I choose this work, why me, or we become the victims of the situations and we forget to live our life from evolvement, evolvement as you're in the ascension process. A lot of challenges do come in, I'm sure you guys all meditate. That's the reason you're here on Inside Timer or listening to me here. And you so find it so hard at times But you can't go back to the previous way of living, right? There are moments I feel like I wish I was ignorant about all this. But then, no, I was not happy there. I'm more happier knowing everything and knowing it's tougher because I can deal with it. I got the resources, I got the toolkit, like, or I got my soul tribe with me who I really can elevate each other. Like, yeah. So there are a lot of gifts, like, it's just we need to sit back. Is those ripples have to quieten up, then you can see the clarity coming through. Book of Life has those amazing tools that we all can access. At times we do question, like, am I good enough to access? Am I worth it to access? But think about, like, it's your book. You got the full rights to it. Like, are we really focused to understand and retrieve the information? That depends on how we are trusting ourselves or intuitive, like, or how we interpret our things as well. How have we learned in essence to quieten our mind as well and project like our innerness, like, but otherwise it's pretty clear. Yeah, sometimes that's where, like, we need to get the readings from someone else, so we are not judgmental about ourselves and someone else can share that information. Totally sits in. Yeah. I do hear quite a lot, like from the clients or friends saying, like, it was kind of a game changer or being like a big shift in their life after the reading, because the reading itself, like, or this meditation itself is doing a deeper healing of it. When you know why we have chosen that contract, or when you know what is holding us back, half the struggle is gone, right? um that is the most important thing, like, why did I choose, or what is my solution here? That's much easier. Then we can sail through easier things, and upgrades can come in much more easier than we are prepared. Like being in the war, like when you know why you're being in the war, with whom are you fighting this battle with, the purpose about it, it makes much easier to go in. With that, welcoming you all being here on this beautiful Thursday, full moon frequencies, and May the 4th. Yeah, it's been like, I was not into Star Wars until my eldest kid came into my life, and it's all about Star Wars. She's a big into it. And when I started watching those episodes, there's a lot of truth in them. And that made me realize, oh my God, this is why people love it. Like, I love some of the movies, how it teaches us the deeper truths as well. It could be Disney Pixar movies or some of the Marvel movies as well. Yeah. I'm sure you guys resonate with that. For those who have been journeying with me for the past few years, months, welcome back. Thank you for holding the space together. And for those who are new, welcome again. So I do Akashic Records, I do teach, and I do Reiki as well. And I'm an author to Connect Your Inner Guide. My purpose is to share a lot of tools to make our paths easier. And that's the reason I come frequently here on Insight Timer, connect to you guys. So any questions, any thoughts? How have you been feeling before we get into the records? How have you been feeling? Are there anyone who have been to the records before? If you want to share maybe a liner or a word, like, please feel free to do that. Hi, Emily. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Jenny. I know some of you have been to the yesterday's full moon healing as well. It was quite intense, deep, and we just are going through some turbulences. Like, the more and more people I'm talking to, like, it makes us like, the deeper turbulences are worth it, but it's uncomfort when we are going through. First time. I love first timers. Like, I always say, like, come in with skepticism. Will it work? Will it true? Like, can I get in? Like, but I also say, like, bring in your inner child. Bring in the fun aspect of you, the inner child, which has no boundaries, who loves to touch, feel, sense. Like, all the clairsens are pretty active in our inner child. When you bring in, that becomes much easier, like, that we can discover ourselves. I like that. I have so many questions. Perfect, perfect, Shannon. So I would say, like, maybe go by one, like, be easy on yourself with at least one. And slowly, as like, there is a replay going to be available on my YouTube. So you can use this, or there are so many other, like, over 150 videos there. You can find and pick up and work on the rest of the questions, because sometimes it could be overwhelming. It's like you're getting into a sweet shop, and then we do forget, oh my God, what do I really want? There are too many choices there. Yeah. Working on one aspect at a time eases us so we can see how we are reflecting into our life, rather than be burdened by the weight of, like, I want to work it all, like, My YouTube channel, it's on the bio as well, but Srimanju Katragadda as my full name is my YouTube channel. By accident, I was musing while riding in a car and got a full answer. I've been intuitive ever since, not disciplined though. Yeah, that does happen. And I'm not saying that this is the only way that we'll be opening up the records, or this is the only way that we'll be connecting into the records. There are multiple ways to open up the records, like, by meditations, by like a fluke or a wisdom nugget comes in, or like through shaman journeying as well, or I do teach via prayer. So there are multiple ways of it, and everything is right. Like, the deeper, like, the things that you wouldn't have understood through your intuition or beyond that is where this energy comes in. Like, it's within us, it's not outside. Even though we do refer by like book of records or library and everything, it's only like because the mind loves to go into a place, something outside, and we receive in is how we project it, but it's all within us, like, and that's the reason I say, like, we all got the permission to do it, and we all can get the answers. Hey, Kyati, good to see you. So tell me, like, how are you guys feeling about your own passions? Are you aware of what you're passionate about? Are you struggling about what your passions are? Is there more you would love to get in and understand more, or have you forgotten about it? Sometimes our passion could be like, serving, but we don't know how I can be passionate about something and pay my bills as well, like, of course, or feel happy about it or content about it, like, or is there any other question that has been really bugging you to understand why? Because all the questions to our whys are in the records. Maybe sometimes we are not shown straight away. It does take a little bit of a journey to be done. Just reducing the light here. Sometimes we just need to adjust that, like, the frequency of it. You have to walk on the path a little bit longer before you understand why you're even chosen to be walking on the path. Sometimes it's like at the very start of the journey, you'll know my destination is clear. Sometimes it's mid through, or sometimes I have to finish my journey and then I'll understand, oh, this was a reason why I was in this relation with this particular person. Now I know where these repeated patterns are coming from, or a particular health issue as well. And that bugs sometimes as a humans. Why can't I know the answers right now, isn't it? Sometimes people do come for readings asking, like, like a fortune telling. When exactly, what exactly, like, we have to scale back and say, like, nobody knows all the answers. The frequency that we are in right now, there could be an answer coming up that will help us to be prepared. It's like, what the weather is going to be like if you check the weather app for the 7 days, right? But I'm sure you guys would have noticed, like, 30% maybe, or like sometimes 90%, it changes so drastically. It was forecasting for a rain last night at 7 o'clock, but it didn't rain here until later. And then thunders were there as well, like, so things can change. But have we got our toolkit? Have we got an understanding with it is the most important thing here. Would love to get some direction in my life. There is a lot that has happened in my life that confuses me. Yeah, confusion is a big thing. Like, yeah, which we feel like, oh my God, it's like too many things, yeah, happening in our head in every year. But the beauty about the Akashic Records meditation that I show up to every single day is It helps me to quieten my mind. Sometimes the normal meditations or the guided visualization meditations can be easier. Sometimes it could be quite challenging. So I get into the records, and all this brain chatter eases into it, like, the 65,000 words, like this beautiful glitter, sometimes I do use as a metaphor, settles down when you're in the records. And there might be no information there might be no message there, but afterwards, when I look back into my question, it becomes easier. Yeah. So the other thing that I would love to encourage anyone new here is to have your book and your journal handy, pen and journal handy, so you can do automatic writing if that's your gift, or you can find if that's your gift. Because when we are in the records, like, there is a lot of information comes down for some people, and after you open your eyes, it's all blank. You forget what you were in for as well. So that could also help in, like, check in if that's really helping. For me, definitely automatic writing is beautiful. I have my book here handy, and so I'm not processing in my head and doing my own roller coaster. I just plant it in the book. And when I refer back, like, there are a lot of things, like, they have given me heads up or then things or solutions as well. At that moment in time, like, I don't even know where this message was coming from, but totally makes sense when we refer back. Yeah. Having notes, having trusting element to your own path that you are weaving in is the most important thing. The other way is, like, bring in your inner child to be in the flow of frequencies. Our inner child, again, like that expansive energy is so beautiful, brings us into the depths of the places that we can't go in. Yeah, totally safe place. Like, you might feel a bit spacey, a bit lightheaded afterwards, which I would highly recommend you to drink water, because a lot of things have been cleared, and with the clearness, the lightness, we feel uncomfortable. So having a crystal or drinking plenty of water are ideal way, or sometimes maybe a short nap or a rest. It depends. Each one is so different to process in, is so beautiful. Or shake your hands, legs, and move your body. Then you'll feel much flow of things. So with that, let's get into the records now. It'll be like around 20 minutes, we'll be meditating. I'll be guiding you through. And if you're feeling hiccupy or hard getting into the records, breathe. Breath is your beautiful way to navigate through or anchor into. That's the most important thing. And let it be whatever you know. You might already know things, like, or it could be a new information. Let it be whatever. Open up your clear senses. You can hear, you can feel, you can sense, you can breathe, or you can smell something, like, or your own voice subtly telling you some wisdom nuggets. Anyway, let it welcome, like, and you deserve to know what's for your highest good. With that, let's get in. I'll be playing the meditation and guiding you through. And please give me the permission, if you're okay, to me be in your records as an overview, like, not like in personal records, which I wouldn't be doing it right now, but as an overview. And is that okay? Like, like a chariot ride or something. We all are navigating through. Please give me the permission by saying yes, or like in your mind, or by those love hearts. Yeah. You guys know how much I love those love hearts. Yeah. Thank you. I have an interest, passion niggling over. However, I'm procrastinating and distant. Yes. Passion is lagging. I charge forward, then hit a wall myself, frustrating. I'm with you on those energies. Thank you, guys. I'll be playing some music. Please let me know if you can hear the music. Beautiful. I would love to have a healthy, happy baby. Amazing. Congratulations. Please don't drive when you're listening to this meditation, or don't go deeper, because this meditation does get us deep, hypnotic state. And the other thing is step out of the way of where you're feeling restricted. If you feel like some restrictions are coming through, that I can't see it, what you're saying, get out of the way, like, step to the side. So your intuition is helping you, navigating you through. Yeah. So with that, let's close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Hope you all can get the music there. Taking a nice deep breath, getting comfortable into the place that you're sitting in or lying back. Setting your intentions, your purpose, being in the Akashic records, or just being open to witness what it is like. The theme or the essence today is about our passions. So any guidance relevant to your passions or unclearing, let it be out today. And you may notice some slight adjustments in your physical health as well. Do notice if you notice tingle sensations, stomach growling, or easing of discomforts that you might be holding on to. Give yourself the permission for your highest good to come in into this beautiful portal. With that, going inwards, giving yourself the permission to go inwards deep. Breathing in, breathing out, connecting to the music, allowing yourself to shift in the frequencies, releasing, dropping any extra weight that you're carrying in on your shoulders, and deep diving with your breath inwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, find, calling in your inner child to be in this journey with you. Feeling your feet, calling in your guides to shield and protect as we are going on this beautiful journey. Calling in Archangel Metatron to be witnessing and holding the beautiful space with us. Igniting the passion, igniting our energy centers, opening them up so we receive information through our clear senses. And we hold, we understand, we connect, we remember who we truly are at the soul level in this journey. Giving yourself the permission to be in your own Akashic records and releasing any hurdles. Release, release, release. Feel your feet gently grounded, the thick deep roots growing down into the Mother Earth through all the layers, anchoring you, holding you into the frequency of light. Visualize as these beautiful thick deep roots are growing down, down, down. You're becoming lighter and lighter. And deep at the core of the Mother Earth, there is a giant crystal, and these roots are gently wrapping around this crystal. And it's illuminating into the golden light frequency, and the energy is moving up, 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 up. Anchoring you with your breath. Opening up the portal with your inner child. And gently, those energies are coming in with your lower energy centers and merging in. Feel the transition of energies coming through your cells, anchoring you, and moving into your heart center, expanding your heart center, opening up, opening up. And now witnessing the beautiful universal light frequency coming down from your Akashic records. Through the space, through the universes, and gently down, 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 through the sky, through the buildings, through the air, and gently to your higher chakras, and now to your crown. Feel the tingle sensation. Then you can move down into your higher chakras and merge into your heart center. and create an infinity sign. As you are traveling your journey into the records, you're being cleansed in your energy vortex. And letting yourself witness into the deepness. As you are breathing, connecting to the higher realms, you're becoming lighter and lighter, welcoming yourself into a journey where you're floating. You're seeing yourself out of your body, witnessing yourself lying, sitting, seeing the buildings, and feeling that beautiful bliss state in your mind. And now you're gently being moved into your book of records, in through those clouds where you see your name, your title, calling in your attention with this beautiful, strong light illuminating. As you travel into this portal of the cloud, as you step in and see, notice your inner child is with you and your guides are with you. And there is a beautiful door that's opening up to welcome you, as it has your name that you recognize. And sense of being here before comes in. Your guardian angel, your guides take you inside, where you're being greeted by your ancestors, your teachers, masters, the saints, the spirits, archangels, welcoming you like a beautiful, cheerful voice and calling out your name. Feeling the shimmery energy in your presence, being home. Where in this portal you're not being judged for who you are, but only being recognized who you truly are. In this place, you're truly serving as a soul, no attachments to anything. Feeling the lightness, witnessing yourself. And now with your intentions and with your passion, calling out your energy that you're here to understand the contract, understand yourself deeply. Looking around, you do see some scrolls or books or some media information being there. And watch out, where are you being drawn attention towards? And you do notice there is this beautiful crystal table and a chair where you can take a seat, and your record keepers bring you this beautiful scroll where you have been having your intention towards, that has the information for your search. Holding this beautiful book or a scroll that you're given, holding it to your heart center, feel that energy moving in, knowing that your answers are residing here. Gently opening up the scroll and letting the information come through, either through the symbols or the audio or the words or a movie being played. Be open into receiving for your highest good. It could be blank. Be playful with the colors you want to plant in or the words you want to plant in. If it is blank, or see it through the language that's coming through out. Or feel it in your body that you recognize this energy setting in. And ask your inner child to interact into this scribe. Down. What are your deep desires? And ask in the records, how do you find the track into your desires? Which path is the one to be traveled on right now to illuminate? Ask your ancestors to step in and release any karmic ties that you have understood, that you have witnessed to be eased, and fill in with more of the energy that you need, or the wisdom you need, or the beautiful soul tribe that you're craving for to fulfill your life to be filled in. And ask your guides to show you a path that you need to move in that's more beneficial, where your passion is serving your soul purpose. And let this memory and the remembrance of your passion, your soul contract, bring into the awareness of your cellular memory that you can move forward with ease in your wakeful state. And your masters are coming forward to hand over a beautiful gift in your left palm and receive it. It could be the symbol or an object or a word that you'll remember. You're putting in the faith and the trust in your soul that you can move forward with ease. It's like a seed that has been planted, and now you're allowing it to nurture and nourish the growth of you. Coming with that, slowly coming back, moving the book, holding the scrolls one more time closer to your heart center. And knowing that rest of the information will flow when the time is right, as your cells are being activated with this memory, all come in place at its own timing. And giving this beautiful book back to your record holders and walking around the space to infuse yourself the lightness, the energy this beautiful place is carrying in. So this room, thanking all your masters, teachers, your guides, your ancestors for holding this beautiful space for you and your inner child. And knowing that you're going to visit back again, either in your dream state or a meditation or a thought, and you're carrying back all the beautiful depth of information that you have been given at this moment of time. With the command, the doors are closing, and know that you got the keys for this beautiful space. You're floating through the clouds, feeling the presence being lighter, a smile on your face, and looking down into your soul body, gently coming and merging. Feel that tingle sensations running through with this information that you have brought in into your physical reality is much more powerful, and you're stronger. Your hurdles have an answer and a solution. More clarity coming through. Feel that energy flowing from your feet to your crown, bringing those memories of the roots from the soles of your feet and the universal life energy flowing in from the divine into your heart center. And from your heart center, you're opening up this portal and connecting to your passions, your purpose. You being here and allowing the growth to come in. And gently, gently placing your hands on your heart center, thinking about your passion, build that beautiful rainbow bridge from you to your passionate projects or to thoughts or ideas. If nothing else, into the beautiful essence that you have created and filling in. Illuminated in the frequency of light. Thanking the gifts of the record holders, thanking your soul, thanking your inner child. Gently drawing the essence back to your physical body. Feeling the presence of the carpet or the floor or the chair or the bed that you're on. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. In and out. Fully integrating into your present self. Gently wiggling your toes, your fingers. And if you have got your journal handy, please do write the information that is flowing in of how you felt, what message you received, or a symbol, or even just this beautiful floating essence even. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to true yourself. The beautiful soul inside you is shining its deep light. Welcome back to the beauty of you. Take a little moment to write down what you witnessed, what you felt, and feel into your body. You may feel a bit spacey. You may feel a bit like, am I back? No thoughts, which is great. I hope you guys can listen to me. To see someone said lost audio. Can you all listen to me? And when you're back, do let me know in the chat and or the love heart. Great, thank you, Shannon. So I know you guys are safely back to our beautiful realities, but know that you got your solutions, you got your warriors on, you got your beautiful connections to the realms, you got your soul tribe back. Knowing who it is, knowing your strengths deeply helps us. Please do have some water, so it helps us to deeply be back into the present. Let me know how you guys felt. If anyone received any information or your mind is clear even right now, that allows us to get into the new ideas. Even what was your experience like, especially the first time was? Because as we are talking, we are not only talking for ourselves, but we are also triggering up in case someone has forgotten their experience. So we are bringing that memory back as well. It's like deja vu, not deja vu, amnesia. As we open up our eyes, we completely forgot what our meditation was, where we were even. But when we are in that beautiful space, we do. So it's interesting. So a crystal ball and a healing table. That's beautiful. Do you remember what the color of your crystal ball was, Janine? Beautiful library. There was a fountain. I love that. I love that imagery. Clear crystal ball. Great. Did anyone feel tingles, cold, chills, heat? If anyone has any discomforts in your physical body, do you feel much different now? Full praise. Definitely, my thoughts are literally zero. I can get very spaced. It's nice to clear everything. That's what I love about going into the records every single day. It clears up. So it's like you're given a clean page and you can write what you want in that script. Eat. Lovely. And especially with these moon cycles as well that we are experiencing right now. It's quite intense what has been shifting us and deep churns happening in our heart centers, our faith, our questioning to who we are. Everything is quite intense. So definitely we need some spaces where we just don't think, don't process, just be us, and we regain our strength. So let's leave. Great. Generally it's not a sleep, it's generally like yoga nidra kind state where you are processing, but your mind has dozed off. Because if we were asleep, we wouldn't be hearing each other. Welcome back. Anyone, did I lose? Yeah, do this as a regular practice. Every Thursday I do come here, but if you want to, like there are a good few meditations on my YouTube and on Insight Timer as well. Do practice them so you're building that muscle to strengthen up and you're able to go deep. Yeah. Some could still be processing and witnessing the space. And yeah, anyone interested in this kind of a work, and if you haven't followed me, please do give a follow so you get the notification on when the new updates are happening, new lives are up. I think I did schedule for next 2 weeks, so do like click attend so you get a notification 5-10 minutes before, so you can be part of it. And if you're drawn with it and would like to make an energy exchange, you can click on the donate button. And yeah, every little bit helps me inside timer as well to hold this beautiful space and connect us all together. The other ways your support can also be helpful is through leaving a comment on Inside Time audio files. There are good few of them there, and pretty few on Akashic Record, chakra cleansing, and some podcasts. Is everyone back? How are you all feeling? Anyone feeling no thoughts? Sometimes it does freak for some people because we have been so carrying that weight, and the weight shifts us, and then, okay, who are we without the weight of those thoughts? Because the people around us have quite pretty much told us, like indirectly by doing it, is we need to constantly think, worry, stress, but not to feel lighter with no thoughts. Because these thoughts could change as we change things. And the memories as well, like, the way we want to remember something is what we do. You can go on a holiday and remember the good things, or just one bad customer service in a shop, if we want to remember only that part and forget about all the 99.9 good percent that happened. the choice is ours. Yeah, it generally states the state of our mind in that moment of time as well. Thank you, Jenny, for your donation. Deeply appreciate that. And in this moment is where we cultivate the good practices, the good habits. If someone is, someone said procrastination, now is the time that you really take this action towards your passions or your projects, even one little step, like, saying, yes, I'm going to do one part of it. Like, it could be a micro step, but you feel so achieved because recently, like, after like 2020, a lot of us are being pulled into many directions, so many ideas coming in and everything. So that really takes us out of our equation of, okay, where I need to go, where do I need to serve, like, my family or to my work or to the community. Oh my God, too many things, right? Does anyone feel like as if like you need to have octopus, so many hands, like, moving through is how we are being pulled into. But in this frequency is like, where do I best serve right now will be coming up, and that is how you'll be moving forward. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. Very much appreciated for your donation. So think about, like, now is the time, like, definitely I always suggest is to journal and re-look into your to-do list and come out of it and make the must-to-do on the micromanagement on your goals, because those goals are going to serve at your heart center. Yeah. Some days it could be do nothing, just be there, witness, like, the world. I mean, like, we were daydreamers, right? When we were kids, like, watching the people talking or sitting in a train. Did anyone have that experience? Like, I used to love sitting in a train and watch those mountains and the moonlight. Like, that still is my favorite memory. Like, nothing to worry about, nothing else. Like, in that moment, that is so important just to witness. Just because we witness some of the things so alertly, those are our memories right now. Yeah. I used to even think, like, are the mountains moving or am I moving? Yeah. It's so beautiful to be lost into that beautiful inner world. If anyone is interested in having one-to-one, I do offer it here on Insight Timer, and I do teach as well. So from Akashic Records and Reiki, do reach out, or any questions or anything that you want to connect offline as well. Most welcome to send me an email or chat as well. Yeah, here on Insight Timer. With that, I'll let you guys go, enjoy this blissful state and process it. Still continue writing. Enjoy the state of being here. And I do have a couple of them next week with the Cacao Ceremony with Archangel Michael. And then, of course, Thursday, Akashic Records as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Until then, take care, and yeah, may the force be with you today and for the rest of the time that you are lighting up your own soul. Yeah. With that, thank you so much. Carefree. Yes, I love that. Thank you, Kathy, Ken. Thank you, Jer. Thank you, Emily. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. May the world shine its light. Thank you. Namaste.